Good morning all, myself Sudharani. Today I came up with some new topic in information retrieval system, and this is very interesting topic and very important topic to all the people, that is text pre-processing. So before going to start the main text pre-processing topic, let us see why to focus on the text. Why to focus on the text means every language is the most powerful query model. So every language, it is having one constraint, regulations, rules and regulations and the model, and where it is related to the text. And every text is having the parsing, and in the text parsing, we are having again tokenizations and the terms and little bit of linguistics also. As I said, text pre-processing is a very important topic. Text pre-processing is a very important topic and very useful topic. Nowadays, everybody are running towards the search engines as well as the search boards. And all the people are much more depend on the search boards and the search engines for the required data what they want to search. And all the search engines queries and the chatbots are running with the text pre-processing only. So text pre-processing refers to the process of converting a human language into machine interpretable text, which can be used for further processing of a predictive model task. So simply, if you want to define simply, text pre-processing is the conversion of human understandable language into the machine understandable language. I will give you some live example. See, let us take any search engine, and here search engine, I will just type A. In my system, if I search A, immediately I am getting few words. Few words means this is called as what? Text prediction. I simply typed as A and we got artificial intelligence in my system. And it may be differ from system to system, but because it depends on the priority of your data sets. In my system, my data set, my search priority A is having artificial intelligence. So I got artificial intelligence. And if you search in your search engines, it may be differ. So overall, what I want to tell you here, if I simply type as A, it is predicting the next word. It is predicting the next word and next combinations of words, and it is displaying that artificial intelligence means the text pre-processing is useful. The text pre-processing is useful. The text pre-processing is useful for the prediction of next word, prediction of sequence of words, prediction of next words. It is very crucial to pre-process that. It is very crucial to pre-process the data we have so that the machine can identify and determine interesting patterns from it, which will further help it to make better predictions. See, I'm talking about text pre-processing, not about the English language. Text pre-processing can be done on any human understandable language. I take an example just like English. But in any local languages, you can do the text pre-processing where converting the human understandable language to the machine understandable language done. So to predict the text or to predict the sequence of word or to predict the next word, first the pre-process has to identify the interesting pattern from the text. See, if I typed as A and it predicted the A as artificial intelligence in my search engines. Means whatever the text, whatever the interesting patterns it is having, it may be artificial intelligence or it may be Amazon or it may be anything starts with A, but it is the search engines, it is text pre-processing, it is going to capture some interesting patterns, and depends on the interesting patterns, it is going to give the priorities of the words, and with the priority of the words, it is going to generate the next sequence of word. And the next one, the garbage in, garbage out, it is also called as GIGO, garbage in, garbage out principle is always applicable for predictive models. So just now I said with A, I'm getting the artificial intelligence means I'm predicting the next sequence of word. So for prediction of text, for prediction of words, we are also going to use the GIGO, garbage in, garbage out. That is why there exists a significant need to properly pre-process text in order to achieve a highly accurate predictive model. See, I'm telling text pre-processing is useful for prediction of next word. Done. We are predicting the next word, but here more than the prediction of words, we have to concentrate what actually or what accurately we are able to predict the next word. That is important. See, if I want to search, I want to with artificial, the most combination word is intelligence. With artificial, if I my search engine will display, if I given as artificial, if it displays as artificial dolls, artificial human parts, that may not be accurate what I am searching for. I'm searching for artificial intelligence. If I simply type as A, if I get quickly, if I get a without more search, if I quickly get artificial intelligence, that call as accuracy. So the most important thing in the text pre-processing or text prediction is the accuracy. How much of accurate we are doing the text prediction. Text pre-processing has a direct applications on natural language processing known as NLP. NLP is aimed at processing the text languages spoken or written by humans when they communicate with one another. This is different from communication between a computer and a human, where the communication is with a computer program written by human or some gestures by human, like clicking the mouse at some point. Listen, here I want to clarify one thing. See, whenever we are developing some code like C or Java or whatever the programming language, the coding is also conversion of human understandable language into the machine understandable language, but that is different, and NLP is different. In the coding or the programming language, we are writing the code. Means we are giving some instructions to them. We are giving some instruction to the system in coding. But NLP is not like that. NLP is we are exchanging our language, our own language, whatever the language we are comfortably talking with the humans, that language we are exchanging with the system. So that is the different, and coding part is different. NLP tries to understand the natural language spoken by humans and classifies it, analyzes it as well if required, respond to it. Python has, say for the NLP, the best programming language is the Python. Why? Because Python has a rich set of libraries which cater to the needs of NLP. The Natural Language Toolkit is a suite of such libraries which provides the functionalities required for NLP. So why I'm telling Python is very suitable language for NLP means here it will provide so many libraries which are suitable for the functionalities required for NLP. So Python is best suitable programming language to perform the NLP task. Text pre-processing is the first step in NLP pipeline. The importance of pre-processing is increasing in NLP due to noise. The importance of pre-processing. So nowadays, there is much scope to learn about the NLP, natural language pre-processing. Why? Because people are adapting, or why? Because people are more using the search engines or the chatbots, and the chatbots like ChatGPT, Gemini. We are getting so many chatbots where we can retrieve the information very quickly. So we are having the lot of scope to learn about the NLP. And one of the important of processing increase in NLP is due to noise or uncleared data is extracted or collected from different sources. So we are filtering the noisy or the unnecessary data by using the text pre-processing in NLP. Most of the text data collected from the reviews of e-commerce websites like Amazon or Flipkart, tweets from Twitter, comments for Facebook or Instagram, and other websites like Wikipedia, etc. So we are collecting the huge amount of the data from different sources, and we are filtering the data. We are deleting the unnecessary data, and we are deleting the noisy and make the data very clear on the sites. You can observe users use short forms, emojis, misspellings of words, etc. in their comments, tweets, and so on. So again, I'm giving one more lively example for this point. So people are using spelled words. See here, I want to write, I want to give as latest article on artificial intelligence, but I'm not, for example, if I'm not good at my English and I'm typing spelling mistake, latest article on artificial intelligence. See here, I wrote spelling mistake. See, even though I'm writing spelling mistake, it is correcting itself and showing me the correct one. This is one example of misspelling of words, short forms, and again short forms. So people are also nowadays they are using so many short forms like again take one example. Latest article latest articles on AI. So here I am getting AI. Generally, here I am using AI short form, but here I am getting as artificial intelligence. So the people they are addicted for the shortcuts, or they are addicted. They don't know the exact spellings, and they are using the wrong spellings also. But it's pre-processing, it will avoid all the things, it will avoid all the unnecessary data, it will avoid all the noisy data and make the things clear in our search engines. We should not feed raw data without pre-processing built models, because the pre-processing of text directly improves the models of performance. So we should remove all these noises from the text and make it more clear and structured from building the models. Come to the main point of the lecture today, different text pre-processing technique. Here we are having the different text pre-processing techniques: lowercase, removing punctuations, removing stop words, stemming, lemmatization, removing emojis, removing URLs. Let's see one after another. First one is conversion from uppercase to lowercase. See, as we discussed earlier, NLP is having a lot of libraries with inbuilt functions which are very helpful for the text pre-processing. As we discussed, the first functions which we use is the lowercase function, which is the inbuilt function in the Python language, which will be useful for the text pre-processing, where it converts the uppercase to lowercase. So simply uppercase to lowercase means whatever the characters with the capital letters is going to convert into the small letters. If you see the input here, so here we are using the simple functions as lowercase text equal to, we are giving this one. So this function, lowercase text function, is going to convert the text. All the capital letters are going to convert into the small letters. So this is the first technique in the text pre-processing, which is converting the uppercase to the lowercase. And the next one is a removing punctuation. So again, the removing punctuation can also be done in the Python programming language by the predefined functions. See here we are having the predefined function to remove. To remove, by using this function, we can we can remove the punctuation marks. See here, the input, the text what I am taking, you can observe here, the text, it is having a lot of punctuation marks, like asterisk, like exclamatory mark, like hash, like at the rate. So we are having the different punctuation marks. All the text is having the punctuation marks. Now, according to the text pre-processing second step, we have to remove the punctuation marks by simply using the function named as punctu remove. So after applying the punctu remove function, see, this input is converted to this one, this text where it is not having any punctuation marks. Next, remove stop words. And a stop word is commonly used such as the, that, this, and, a, in, where, what, who, whose, whom, all such kind of words are called as the stop words. And the third step in the text pre-processing is removing the stop words. Um, uh, a search engine has been programmed to ignore both when indexing entries for searching and when retrieving them as the search of the result of the search query. I will give you one live example. In the search engines, why the stop words should not be much useful. See here again, take one example. Now I want to search for some articles on computer science or some articles on machine learning. So if I simply give, if I simply see, I'm getting direct machine learning articles. Does it contains any punctuation? Does it contains any stop words? Does it contains any stop words? No. So simply we are getting this is a direct query. This is a direct query, and where we used to get the result more accurate. And take the same query with any stop words. Articles which useful for computer science department. See how much of the query I'm giving. Have you seen here? See the difference? First query without using the stop words. Can you see here? We are using the stop words like which, for. We are getting less possibility of exact search. See, we are not getting the direct articles like where we used the query without the stop words. See, we are getting some theory, but not the exact links what we want. Means when we are using the stop words, the accuracy of the search will be reduced because we have to check up for the combination of the words. So it will be reduced. And if you, instead of this much of the query, if you simply use artificial intelligence articles, see, we are getting this many direct articles. See, we are getting this many direct articles. So it's the difference is very clear with the stop words and after removal of stop words. So after removal of stop words, this is just like the direct query where you used to get the information clearly. So that is what removal of stop words. Again, for the removal of stop words in the Python programming, we are having the NLTK in natural language toolkits. We are having number of packages where you can directly download the packages for the stop word removal. Next one, removing URLs. So with recent advancements in web scraping technologies, a lot of text data is scrapped using different websites. The scrapped data often contains various hyperlinks which should be removed before using any predictive analysis. See, so we are scrapping the data from different websites. We are using from the different sources. So it may also contain the URLs. So before processing the text, we have to remove the URLs. Again, to remove the URLs in the Python programming languages, we are having the NLP toolkit where it is having more functions, predefined functions, and the packages. See here we are having which function? Remove URL directly. remove URL predefined function is there, then it is going to remove the URL. See here, we given this input URL of WhatsApp. Here we given the URL directly, and after removing the function of remove URL, directly we remove the URL and we are getting the output. Next step, removing emojis. With the increased use of social media and chatting platforms, there is a significant increase in the usage of emojis. So there exists a need to pre-process those emojis too. Here we are using regular expressions to remove the emojis, which are nothing but special coded characters. So to remove the emojis, we are again using the function called remove emoji. This is a simple function. And by you see here, if you take the input, see, we are having these all emojis. Simply removing emoji. Emoji, this some smiley, this some fire, this some cup. So all these emojis are there. And by using the remove emoji function, we are removing emojis and simply we are displaying the text. So what is the need, what is the necessary to remove the emojis means to clear, to filter the noise, as we discussed, that text pre-processing in NLP is to remove the noisy, to remove the unnecessary data and to filter the clear data. So that's why removing emojis also done by using the function remove emoji. Next important step in pre-processing. Here we are having the two important steps in text pre-processing, that is stemming and lemmatization. Actually, if time permits, I will make it clear one more video only excluding explanation regarding the stemming and lemmatization. This as because these are the important topics and we need much explanation. If time permits, definitely I will cover one more video, only the topics of stemming and lemmatization. What is stemming, what is lemmatization, when to use the stemming, when to use the lemmatization, and main, what is the difference between the stemming and the lemmatization. These topics I will clearly cover in my next video. And as now I'm discussing only about the text pre-processing techniques, so I will cover only the limited topic of stemming and lemmatization, where I will cover the next video. So, stemming is a method of normalization of words in natural language processing. It is a technique in which a set of words in a sequence are converted into a sequence to shorten its lookup. In this method, the words having the same meaning but have variations according to the context or sentences are normalized. The simple definition of stemming is converting the stemmed word to its root word. Converting the stem word to its root word. For example, see at the example here, likes, liked, likely, liking. Whatever the word you are taking, likes, like, likely, these all are called as what? Stemmed word. These are not the original root word. These all are the stemmed words. Means according to its grammar part, from some root word, this all generated. To all these words, likes, like, liking, like, it is having only one root word, that is like. So if likes is generated with the root word of like it is also generated with the root word of like, likely also generated with the root word of like. So if on likes or liked or likely or liking, all these words, these are stemming words. If you give these stem words, it will directly generate its root word, that is like. So what is the stemming? Stemming is a method of normalization in NLP where it converts the stem word into the root word. Why? Again, why? What is the necessary to convert the stem word to its root word? Is any useful is there? Definitely we are having the benefit by applying the stem. I will tell again live exam. What is the use to apply the stemming? What is the use to convert the stem word into its root word? you can take any stem words, like for example, take one more example of stem word. One more of take few examples of stem word, then people can easily understand. See, coming, came, come. See, coming, came, come. All this root word is what? We are having only one root word is come. Take another word. Comfortable, 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 uncomfortable. Like, so if you take any word, again, the root word is what? The root word is comfort. The root word is comfort. Like we are having a number of root words. Now I will tell. What is necessary to convert the stem words to root words. Take the example. Take the example. Words, list of words, list of words in English with uncomfortable. List of words in English, uncomfortable. Okay, list of words in English with uncomfortable. Okay, see, we got later, or else we can put list of words in English with comfortable. See here, this is the search. This is the search. But if you search with this, instead of this is called as what? Stem word. If you search it with its root word, take. Stem word is comfortable, right? Now check with the root word. Root word for the comfortable is what? Comfort. Root word is what? Comfort. So we may have lot of scope. We may have lot of search scope. So always instead of searching with its root word, instead of searching with its stem words, if you keep searching with its root words, definitely the probability of the searching will be increased, the accuracy of the searching will be increased. That is the thing why we have to convert the stem word into the root word. Okay, so the probability of the searching will be increased with, instead of stem word, if you search with the root word, the probability of the searching will be increased. So that's why we have to apply the stem. So we're converting the stem words to the root words. We are having lot of, you can take any example, you can take any examples of stemming words. Running. So another example of stemming word is what? See, running, ran, run, runned, run away, done. These all are what? These all are the stem words. These all are the stem words. But all these stem words, what is the root word? We are having only one root word, that is what? So if you take like that, we are having n number of stemming words. In our English language, we are having n number of stem words. So to convert the stem words to the root words are called as what? Stemming. Next, lemmatization. As I said, stemming and lemmatization, just like the sisters, both look same. Both look same, maximum same, with slight differences both are having. If time permits, I will make a clear video on the what is the stemming, what is the lemmatization, and what is the difference between both. Now let us see. Lemmatization in NLTK is an algorithmic process of finding the lemma of a word depending on its meaning and context. So, okay, first let me tell what is the lemmatization, then I will tell in the differences of the stemming and lemmatization, then I will tell what is the difference. So what is the lemmatization? Lemmatization in NLTK is the algorithmic process of finding the lemma of a word depending on its meaning and context. So every human understandable language is having one grammatical proforma, rules and regulations, meanings and context. Okay, so what is the lemmatization means? Finding the lemma means finding the word where it depends on its meaning and the context. So it has to find its root word without disturbing the meaning and the context. Meaning should not be disturbed, context should not be disturbed, and it has to generate the root word from the lemma word. Lemmatization usually refers to the morphological analysis of words which aims to remove inflectional ending. So in the lemmatization, we are finding same like the stemma. We are finding the lemma word to the root word, but that root word, whatever generated from the lemmatization, that root word should contain some meaningful. It should end. It should end with the meaningful. It should end with the meaningful. It should not disturb the meaning. It has to be end. It should have a meaningful ending. It should not disturb the word's meaning. It helps in returning the base or dictionary forms of word known as lemma. Lemmatization, the task of determining the two words have the same root despite their surface differences. For example, the words sang, sung, and sing are forms the verb sing. The word sing is the common lemma of these words, and the lemmatizer maps for all these to sing. See here, sang, sung, sings. All are forms of the verb sing. Sing is the root word where these all are the verb forms. But the word sing is the common lemma of these words. The lemmatizer maps from all of these to sing. Now let us see the difference between the stemming and the lemmatization. See, stemming, for example, if you take words interchange, interchanger, interchangeable, interchange. All these words is the stemming words and the root word is what? Interchange. See the spelling also. See the spelling. If you pronounce it as interchange, but if you see that meaning here, it is not correct word. The spelling is not correct done. So if the spelling is only interchange, interchange, it is not the correct means the ending, the word, the stem, the root words ends meaningless word. The root words generated in the stemming is meaningless word where the spelling is not correct. Here the stemming, the aim of the stemming is to generate or the conversion of stemming word to its root word, and it doesn't check whether the generated root word is a meaningful word or no. See the example here. It generates its root word, but the root word doesn't have any meaning. Here the meaning is wrong. But in the stemming, it doesn't check for the language grammar, or it doesn't check for the language meanings or pro forma or whatever. Its task is only to generate the stem word to its root word, just like interchange. And if you take any another examples also, same. the endings are not satisfactory. In the stemming, the endings are not satisfactory. Its aim is only to check, to generate, convert the stemming to the root word. Same we can check for the lemmatization. See, same we can check for the lemmatization. Interchange, interchanger, interchangeable, interchange. Okay, so for all this, if we apply the lemmatization, lemmatize, we are getting what? Interchange. Are you able to check the difference between stemming and the lemmatization? Whatever, even the wrong word, see here. Whatever, even the wrong word, or whatever even the meaningless lemmatization, lemma word we take, but after applying the lemmatization, we used to get the root word as a meaningful and the correct word, where the just now we seeing in the lemmatization slide. Now if you read after seeing this, I think this example is clear. So stemming, once again I am repeating, the stemming, whatever the stemming words, converting it to the root word generated may or may not be correct word, may or may not be meaningful word. It doesn't check for the language pro forma. It doesn't check for the language pro forma. It doesn't satisfy the rules of the language. Only it generates stemming words to the root word. It doesn't check for the language pro forma. There is a lemmatization. Whatever the words we are taking, it will convert. If we apply the lemmatization, it will convert to the root word, and the root word should be correct word with correct meaning. Means in the lemmatization, it will follow the linguistic rules. Means it will follow the language grammar rules. It will follow the meaning, spellings and the meanings of the word. This is the major difference between the stemming and lemmatization. We are still having so many differences. I will take a few more examples and try to explain clearly only this topic, stemming and lemmatization, and difference of stemming and lemmatization in the next class. See, after seeing these differences, if you read the lemmatization definition again, then it will be clearly understandable. Now see the lemmatization. Lemmatization in NLTK is the algorithmic process of finding the lemma of a word depending on its meaning and context. See, what is a lemmatization? It converts the lemma to the root word depending on its meaning and context. And lemmatization usually refers to the morphological analysis of words, which aims to remove inflectional endings. So that is the second point is the major difference between the stemming and the lemmatization. Where in the lemmatization, it will remove the inflectional endings, means it will generate only the meaningful endings with the correct words, correct spellings. It helps in returning the base or dictionary. It helps in returning the base or dictionary form of a word known as the lemma. Lemmatization, the task of determining the two words have the same root despite their surface differences. See, I hope now we are very clear with what is a lemmatization. With the difference, we can understand what is the lemmatization. Again, see the stemming ones. Stemming is a method of normalization of words in natural language processing. It is a technique. It is a technique in which a set of words in a sequences are converted into a sequence of short and sweet lookup. Stemming, it only converts, see here, in this method, the words having the same meaning but have some variations according to the context or sentence are normalized. See, stemming can be convert the stemmed word to the root word, but it may be correct meaningful, it may generate the correct meaningful word, or it may not be generated the correct meaningful word. It doesn't follow any language grammar. Hope you people all understand. Once again, let us check from the starting. What are the points we cross-check today in my class text preprocessing? Yeah. We've seen Now, I hope now you people will understand this slide. Why to focus on text? So why to focus on text? Text is everything in the language. Text is everything in the language. Whatever the text we are giving, it is everything in the language where we are using text pre-processing, means where we are converting the human understandable language to the machine understandable language. So every language is the most powerful query model. So that's why we have to focus on text. What kind of text we are giving? See, what kind of text we are giving. If you concentrate, then only we can generate the text prediction. Means which word, next which word we have to generate. That is depending on present text what we are giving. So I hope people will now understand text parsing. Text parsing is nothing but what is the tokenizations and what are the terms. Okay, so text pre-processing refers to the process of converting a human language text into a machine language text, which can be used for further processing of a predictive modeling task. So we've seen about the different text pre-processing techniques, lower conversion of lowercase, removing punctuations, removing stop words, stemming, lemmatization, removing emojis, removing URLs. So these are the different types of text pre-processing. I hope today's people understands today's class. Let us come next time with one more new topic, information retrieval system. Hope people like my video. Thank you.